Chapter 15. A house is not a home. Even those men that did bring up the evil report upon the land died by the plague before the Lord. Numbers 14:37. Religious shackles challenge. Wrong address. Regrettably, a 40-day trip to the Promised Land turned into a 40-year wilderness journey for the rebellious Israelites because of their religious shackles of faithlessness and complaining throughout their journey, even after witnessing God's many signs and wonders. The Israelites' final rebellious act occurred when a few were selected and sent by Moses to scout Canaan, the Promised Land. Many of the scouts saw a land filled with greatness, but believed the people in that land were mightier than they were. The Israelites saw themselves as grasshoppers. Since they were afraid to take possession of the land, that whole community cried and wept that night and complained to Moses and Aaron within themselves. God noticed the negative report and was greatly displeased. Their bad report kept them at the wrong address, where some of them remained until death. Be careful what your whisper says about you. Rather, it's loud or silent. The lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for lack of wisdom. Proverbs 10:21, New King James Version. Spiritual Sovereignty Solution. Change address. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things. Philippians 4:8, King James Version. Move forward. It is time to change your address, as Joshua and Caleb did. They scouted the land and returned with a good report of praise, truth, and pure thoughts pleasing to God. Their good news had yielded them both a great return, the Promised Land. Both Joshua and Caleb were just an example of not following the crowd, but choosing to believe that God would give them the land. They were rewarded for their faithfulness and became the last two remnants of Egypt's Israelites allowed to enter a new address, a promised land. Becoming spiritually sovereign means checking daily your inner and outer conversations with others and yourself, or it will return to you disguised as your giants of illness, debt, poverty, or fear. In short, let your new whisper move you to your new address, or should I say, your promised land. A man shall eat well by the fruit of his mouth, but the soul of the unfaithful feeds on violence. Proverbs 13:2, New King James Version. Spiritual sovereignty action. Change your mental address by thinking about the good report you desire. Self-whisper exercise. At what address is your negative report keeping you? Are you allowing others to take control of your good report? Can you see where your past report determined your current address? How and why? Can you see how people address reveals their inner whispers report? Name 2 people that you admire that are living at a dream location. Name 2 people who are living in an undesirable location. Are their whispers negative? Meditation quotes. Your physical address cannot be changed until you first change your whispers. Phyllis Y. Whitley. There is a supply for every demand. Florence Scovel Shinn. Meditation therapy. I am that I am, visualizing my deep desire to come my way. But wait a minute, I heard that you were already here. So what do I do now? Wait or create? I think I will go within to find myself cleaning out the pollution and the clutter from my past tenants. Oh, how it hurts to feel the pain of letting go. I must replace my empty rooms, so I choose the furniture of joy, love, and peace. I now hear knocking at my door, a host of beautiful promises. I am excited to entertain my blissful company of delight. Oh, it feels so good having faith and patience holding my hand while love smells up my fabulous being with prophetic whispers of truth. Thank you, God of the highest.